Hello, Ineffable Being. How are you doing? Merry Christmas. Today is December 25th, 2020, and I want to tell you that you are a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Ineffable Beings, today we have a great, funny, powerful, short video to just push you out there to 2021 and have you just feeling amazing. And let me tell you first, this video is going to be a little bit of a vlog, and then we're going to get into like the main topic that is, the video that started everything for me. I'm going to tell you what video just really pushed me further into becoming my greatest version. What video it was that just pushed me down the road of living through the heart more to my greatest potential, expressing myself, living my dream today, becoming vegan, bettering my finances, my relationships, and it was all one video. But first, I want to just kind of relax with you and just tell you, Christmas is life, not just Christmas, life is so beautiful, and let me tell you why. But before, let me ask you a couple questions. How are you feeling? Are you hungover? Are you still stuffed from yesterday? Are you sleep deprived? Are you barely going to sleep? There's so many different possibilities as to how you and your family celebrate Christmas, right? Well, let me tell you for myself. And first and foremost, I make videos every single day. You know this, right? And well, this video is pretty close to being live. I mean, I'm gonna record it and just put a title on it and whatnot, and then upload it to YouTube and all the other social media platforms. So it's pretty close to being live, right? I'm recording it today. Within 30 minutes, it'll be posted. So let me tell you about my night. Well, along my journey of having this channel, you've come to learn that I have a partner, and well, yesterday I met her family, right? I met most of her family. So I'm a very ritualistic person. I go to sleep at the same time. I go to sleep at 11. I wake up at 5 in the morning. I have two jobs. I create videos on the daily. I have mentorships. I have trainings. I live alone at the time. So I cook for myself. I make myself meals. I clean my house. So my life is pretty well organized. Well, yesterday, you know, people are like, yeah, we're gonna eat at 12, and I'm just like, oh my god, I even try to organize my eating habits of not eating 2 hours, minimum 2 hours, 2 to 3 actually, before I go to sleep, so my stomach can digest all of these things. Why am I sharing this with you? Well, today this video was really kind of a little bit difficult, right? I went to sleep about 3 a.m. I woke up and showered, and then I went back to sleep just so I can have like an interval of my brain waking up. So whenever I finally do wake up to record the video for today, I can. But what I want to tell you before today's topic is synchronicities. Life is so beautiful if you have a sweet internal life experience. Everything you look at life, it's just going to fall in line. Your dreams, your passions, they're going to become so knit with passion and emotion that they're going to reflect in the personality that you are, in the attitude that you are, and in who you are in life. And doing the things that you set out to do, excuse me, they're going to be so easy. And today, I made a New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve video yesterday, but today again, I'm back and I'm saying I'm grateful for living through the heart. I'm grateful for my partner, for living my dream today, for recording videos every single day. And part of it comes with, my whole routine change. I think my eyes, if I can be honest, are probably still a little sleepy, a little red there. But why? Because I broke out of my routine. But you know what? I've been living through the heart for X amount of years. I am living my purpose. I am living my dream. And the universe gave me a video to record today that is very light, that's very easy, it's not very complex. Why? Perhaps so I can record both in English and Spanish, give you all of my love and my energy and my heart, look good at the same time, and then go back to sleep, because that's literally like the idea that that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go back to rest. So, I have a list of videos, and every single day I'm creating more topics. I don't look at my list like, oh, I'm gonna do this one today. No, because I want my journey to be as with least resistance. So every day I'm adding new topics. I got about over 300 topics that I do, and it just so happened the way the universe, time, and just myself and all of life just lined up that it gave me this easy topic, not something, super complex, like, the effects of long-term memory, or the amygdala being your survival part of the brain and what effects that has whenever it's always activated, and just things like this. No, like this day was told 5 years ago, a year ago, that Luis is going to break out of his habits and have a more tough time waking up. All of these things. And I just want to tell you my message with that. I know you're like, okay, but my message with that is you start living your passion today, and life is going to open up to you. The other day, somebody asked me, in a group chat, like, hey guys, like, where do I put my capital? And some a gentleman put in there, and great advice, to put it in like a 401k, or mutual fund, something like that. Great advice. I think financial advisors advise that, and mine was a little bit different. It was more ineffable. Mine was like, hey, look, man, you got to invest in yourself. You have a food budget, an entertainment budget, a living budget. Do you have a learning budget? Find a passion. Spend your money on passions, books, mentorships, master classes, and become a master in your passion, and you will be a success. You will find your dream, your passion will make room for you and your life. And that was my advice. So I live it every single day, and I'm telling you, live your passion. We're going into 2020, so live your passion, whatever it may be. If it's comic book, if it's whatever. Spend your energy. Your energy is your time, your emotions, your time. I think I already said that one. Into your passion, and then become a master in your passion. Be able to stand in your space. Mine is almost a personal development space, I have to agree. So be able to stand firm in this area and do what you have to do. So that is what living through the heart is. And whenever you do this for yourself, you're going to have the confidence, the power, the grit, the tenacity to wake up every single day after just having very small or less hours of sleep than you're used to. So all that being said, today is talking about the video that started everything. Are you familiar with the YouTube channel Be Inspired? Well, they have a video. The title is Do This Every Single Day. Not that classy, not that, original, but that's a video. I'll have the link posted down below. And what, excuse me, y'all, I'm just waking up. My sinus is crazy. But why is this video so important? So, quick story so you can go out about your day. You're probably like me. You probably have had very little sleep. Probably, your stomach's still full and all of these and more. Well, let me tell you that this video, why it changed my life. Well, there was two things I took from it. Now, there's a lot of great speakers. If you know Be Inspired, they have like video that are collages of a million different speakers into one, motivational, inspirational, thought-provoking videos. Well, the thought-provoking thoughts that came to me was my level of gratitude and how I manage my time. So in this video, gratitude and attitude, I'm gonna put gratitude / attitude. The reason this video impacts me because it catapulted me. Like one day, I'll just tell you the story. One day I was in the shower. So I wake up every single day, right? I wake up every single day and I put this video on while I'm getting ready for work, right? 6 a.m. Putting this video on, taking a cold shower, getting ready for work and all of these things. Getting fly just like today. Getting ready for work, and I listen to this, but of course, I'm not sitting here watching it. It's kind of like very passive listening, and probably 3 to 6 months into listening to this video, the first idea that hit me was time. And in here it was like, stop wasting time. Do the things that you can do today. And for a long time, I was carrying the ideas of bettering my finances, but more specifically, my relationship with health. I was already like looking like for myself, what is like the type of health that I want to have? What do I want in my life? And from this day on, like after I got out of the shower, I made the decision like, you know what? I already know everything. And that's the funny thing about us, right? Like we know how to save money. We know how to eat better. We know how to better our relationships. We know how to do whatever we need to do, but we're just not doing it. So that video I decided like today, I'm just gonna go buy spinach. I live in Honduras, the collective calls it a third world country. So they don't have kale. They do not have kale, and or at least it's very hard to find kale. And spinach is the next best thing that is readily available, that is very powerful, very alkaline, and something that I wanted. So from that day on, probably 3 years ago, I started consuming spinach on a daily basis. And it probably hasn't been more than 10 days in 3 years that I have not consumed spinach. So that being said, that was very important because I was living through the heart, you know? But part of spirituality, if you saw my video, Spirituality 101, spirituality isn't just like, well, one, money is a very spiritual thing. Two, sex can be a very spiritual thing. I give these examples because a lot of us think like spirituality is just like meditating or just visualizing and affirmations, and like they take away the physical dimension of being a human. I'm not saying everybody, but I know in this channel, like I'm gonna tell you, like spirituality is creating your spirit. One, like you gotta create your spirit, right? You gotta create your emotions, your thoughts, your vision of the future, and after this, you got to go out in your literal world, in your physical world, and you got to create. You can't just sit here and think things are just going to like pop up in your door. No, a spirituality 101, that video, go watch it. I talk about life is two-dimensional, right? I know this is going to sound strange to you because you're a three-dimensional being, but look, life is everything that's physical and everything that is not physical. And that makes up what you are. There's nothing you like. If you can prove to me that you are more than everything that is not physical and everything that is physical, well then by all means, like show me. But I believe that like a human being is, I am everything that's physical about me, and I'm also everything that is not physical about me. And these two things make up more dimensions. One of them is the physical dimension, right? Which is three-dimensional. That's clear. But that's the way I look at life because I just want to simplify it. Look, I look at Apple, they were a success because, I mean, they're pretty simple. Amazon, like, it's not that complicated to think about what the richest person in the world does. He sells products online, and he's like a retailer. He started out by selling books online. Like, that's pretty simple, right? Look at the success they've had, and a whole bunch of other companies. So, simply put, I wanted to look at my life and see, like, how can I simplify it? So I saw that, okay, I'm two-dimensional. One dimension is my physical body. I want to create the best physical body for myself. Well, there's a lot of evidence there, and I'm not propagating that, being vegan is the correct thing to do. It was for me, and it is for me, and I'm still doing it, and I'm loving my life being a vegan. And so I just started eating alkaline things, right? And that was like the turning stone where I looked at the list of things that I knew I could do, and I started living these things. And it all started with my food and my health. And then when it comes to attitude, there's so many great things that they say in this video. Tony Robbins goes on there. I believe Les Brown is in this video. There's a pastor on there. George, something Olstein from Houston, an amazing man. Joel Olstein, there we go. But a couple of points that I noted were, is your problem, or is it your attitude towards your problem? Now, I'm not going to go break it down so you can go on and live a happy, jolly Christmas today. And it doesn't need commentary. This phrase, I'm going to say it again, does not need commentary. If you have enough logic to use your logic and look at it analytically, you don't have to experientially understand it, nor emotionally understand it. Just look at the words, break down each word so you know what they mean. Is your problem really your problem, or is it your attitude towards your problem that is your problem? So I believed I had all of these problems in my life. I come to learn that it was my perception, it was my attitude towards these problems that was my problem. Because this moment I changed my attitude, my perception, which is something that's in my control, then I didn't have problems. And that's like, what? That's powerful things right here. And it's on this little quick 12-minute video on YouTube that's for free. So go watch this video, go watch it. And the last one is, your attitude belongs to you. So what she's saying here, what I take from this is, life is going to throw tornadoes and tsunamis and hurricanes and earthquakes at you. We're talking about car accidents. We're talking about breakups. We're talking about family disgracing you. We're talking about job positions changing and bosses changing and coworkers being a-holes and pushing your emotional buttons. And we're talking about you got to move because whatever reason, right? Everything that life can throw at you, you can't control that. But what you can control is your interior. And it's 100% possible for you to control your interior. It's an illusion to think, oh, I am this way because this emotion that happened to me 15 years ago. Now, I'm sorry to have that air to it, a little bit of Kevin Hart, right? But look, it's not a joke anymore. We're stepping into 2021. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be the person? I used to be the person who said, oh, I was abused as a child. This is what my life was. These were the cards that I was dealt. So then I thought I wasn't worthy. So then I found myself at the crossroads. And this crossroads were a bridge. Thinking, I'm not enough for life. Or I'm so much for life. That maybe someplace else. But that's not the solution for you. You are here today to live happy. To live heaven. You can bring down heaven to your physical plane by showing the universe. By showing yourself. And by showing God what it is you want in life. Communicate with yourself. Your internal communication is the most powerful communication. And remember, at a subatomic level, you are connected to all of existence. So, go watch this video. Merry Christmas. Relax. Love your family. But most importantly, show yourself the person you want to be by writing it down. Building a vision of yourself. And then, begin to do the difficult things that you have not done in the past to become the person that you set out to be. Ineffable family, Merry Christmas, Mali Mali Milaka, Mali Male Milaka. Trying to learn that, it's from the Hawaiians. But all in all, Merry Christmas. I love you and see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of the day. Goodbye.